Hey everybody, I'm Byron. We're back with another game of Civ 3 Conquest. We're playing the Middle Ages as France, so this is going to be fun. I'm recording live. Not live as in I'm recording as you're watching it, but live as in I'm talking while I'm playing it. I did this on my Grand Theft Auto. It's a little bit hard. Do them all again. Actually, where should I go? Closest, because I'm going to go to Jerusalem. Let's go to espionage, bastards, build of the city. Okay. So I need seafaring, and then I don't need any tech. I don't think. I think I can win the game without any more tech. I've got the units I need. Let's see what the Bayeux Tapestry does. The barracks and everything in the same continent. We already have barracks in most cities, I believe. So I'm just gonna move everything. Let's check. Okay, so seamanship 10 turns. Pole arms, longbowmen. 6 attacks, so they are the best attackers in the game. Let's see what Rhoda does. Okay. That's good. And the Magna Carta, what does that do? Town Hall, what does the Town Hall do? Decreases production. Decreases corruption. And corruption is gold. University, absolutely no need of that, because, why? I forgot what I was saying real well. Commerce, Hanseatic League, okay, so I thought it was the Globe Theater, because that's the picture, but it's just the Hanseatic League. Pretty good. So let's see what the port does. Can go beyond 12. A city with a port can go beyond 12. You must have a harbor. What does a harbor do? So let's change the harbor. Produces veteran. 1 extra food. Yeah, so it's probably going harder than that one little city I've got in the corner, which is so awesome. It's just a sign of my dominance in this game. But at the same time, this is about victory points, not score. So there's still a very real chance I can lose this game. So I was thinking, I didn't write up any notes for a topic. What is the government types? Let's see what the government types. Oh, just anarchy, despotism, monarchy. So I've got the government I need. And so what I want to do, I didn't write any notes. I think I'm gonna keep writing notes for this series, just not for this one game, because I wanted to play. I had so much fun watching the last game that I wanted to get right back into it and see if I can win, because I think I can. What did the Town Hall do? I keep forgetting this stuff. Increases corruption. The corruption's gold, so I guess it could be some gold. It's a good thing. Night. Build knights. Okay, so it appears that swordsmen do not upgrade to crusaders, which is not good. can't move production like I can in the later games to cities. Alright, turn 134. There's 70 turns. I think I can do it. Alright, so I need to put night, where's the night? It seems to be missing. Night, there it is. But I do want to talk today about Everybody Loves Raymond. That's what I picked to talk about, just kind of, it's a great show. I did just sort of, I have one episode left, but I finished rewatching The Wire. And the reason I say finished when there's one episode left is because all the great stuff I thought was in the last episode was all in the second to last episode. So I completely just forgot about it. And the sound cuts out whenever someone comes up with look after the treasury. The second was 9 gold per turn if we just disbanded a pyramid. Oh, because we're building so many things. What I should do, I should just disband the swords but turn them into shields to get galleys. So let's go here, grab this. Hey! Veteran 3 exclamation points. Everybody Loves Raymond might be the greatest show of all time. It's brilliant. I thought about it, and I think there's 3 main candidates for the greatest show of all time. That is Dick Van Dyke, Family Ties, and Everybody Loves Raymond. No, I don't need to talk to the rest, and I do need gold. And Everybody Loves Raymond. I think Everybody Loves Raymond is the best, not because, you know, the people who made it are better, but because they had the ability to learn the shows that came before them. Let's go. Where did all the gold come from? I should have had more data. There. We're there. Oh, so crap, I don't catapult. What's night? And oops. That's not what that button does. Night. Alright, let's change all the production to galleys. Oops. I'm playing on 2 screens. I'm not playing on 2 screens, but I got a computer with 2 screens. So, see, there goes the mouse. It's over on the other screen. So it's interesting to try and make it scroll. Oh, why? Oh, got so much corruption. That's why. I'm only getting 1 shield per turn. So how do I reduce... So let's go back and see what reduces corruption. Is it Robin Hood? Nope. Okay. Which wall is that? What do they call the wall? Crack du Chevalet. Doubles the effects of the wall. What reduces corruption? Was it Bayou Tapestry? Barracks. Or was it Town Hall? Decreases corruption. Waste. So waste is shield loss. How do we get rid of waste? Okay, so we need to build the Magna Carta. Well, that'll take forever. So I guess I got 1 turn galleys on 1 shield per turn galleys on all of these. We need 148 gold. So we have to hurry with gold. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Just start making a bunch of gold. That's my plan, is to make a bunch of gold. Oh, we gotta go get the relic. Crown of Thorns. I wonder why each... Is there like a legend? Why does each culture get each one of these? Swedes. Nope. I mean, they might as well be. I don't know why I built. Nope. So let's talk about the first season of Everybody Loves Raymond. The first season, Deborah had some weird hair. You know what I can do? I can take the catapult down to the galley. That's one thing I can do. Oh crap. This is harder than I thought it would be to talk while playing the game. This is a very thought-intensive game. So I thought it would be easier. Man, that crap's gonna be... Alright. Can't field that large an army if we're gonna build the galleys. galley takes 40 turns to make. We're only going to be able to build one in each city. So let's go ahead. And look at some espionage. Lot of crap! So 15 units. So I need, I think, how much does a galley hold? Four. Crazy, start building. Alright, so everywhere that's not building well. Completed the nice tempo. First season of Raymond. Let's try and talk about this some more. First season of Raymond has Deborah has really short hair, and Robert is very odd. There's one episode where he makes this very weird noise. It is really funny. He's talking to a waiter. It's the episode where they meet. Oh, Brittany overthrew! Yes! I didn't think this would happen, but it did. Fortify. It's just such a great show. The second season is probably the worst, but let's go back to the first season. The first season is really cool. Most TV shows, most decent TV shows get better with time, but there's usually something really magical about the first couple of seasons. And I think I have all of the units I'm gonna need. And that's the first season of Raymond. That's the best way to describe it, is magical. Byzantines and the Abbasids are signing a peace treaty. What does that mean? Does that mean he's going to decrease his military? Alright, let's hope this works. Because I need a few more units. So I need to start building more units. I can't just start building wealth now. Abbasid City built the Bayou Tapestry. What does it do? Barracks. Crap, it's gonna give them a barracks. So I say I need at least 8 units. Barbarians. let's send the knights to that barb camp. The second season is not very good. The third season is not very good. The fourth season is not very good until you get to the menopause episode. The menopause episode is amazing. It's about menopause. Not menopause. Sorry, PMS. Not menopause. The PMS episode is great, where they get in a fight over Deborah's PMS. It's really funny. And there's a few other. Oh, and then right after that, there's the episode where Deborah makes something good, and that's a pretty good one. It really does get great at that episode. At the end of the fourth season, it's when it gets back to the level of the first season and passes it. The fifth season could be hit and miss as well. And then I think when you get to the sixth season, you've really got something special. Okay. Maybe this is the way to do it. It's just to I can't see. Yeah, I need open borders with the Byzantines. $70, thank God. Spy. Oh, they'll take it. That's it. Okay, so this is pretty good. Nope, don't want a harbor. I want a galley. So I need 8 galleys. I need double. Let's get 10 galleys. I gotta keep filling the time, don't I? Just to talk. The 7th season. Oh, the 7th season is 7, 8, 9. Those are the best seasons. This is getting repetitive, isn't it? But it's really fun. I haven't watched it in a while. Alright. I need, open borders. And I need wealth. Okay, it's only 28, good. There's one episode I watched just on repeat one night as I slept. Was the baggage episode. Where they fight over a bag that's been placed on the doorstep, that was placed in the bottom. They came back from vacation, and they just put a bag at the bottom of the stairs, and they're just having some Mexican standoff over who of Deborah and Ray should take the bag upstairs, and neither one is willing to take the bag upstairs. Wealth. Only make it. I'm going to give you 1 gold. That's not good. And each of the finales, I don't know why they did it this way, but each of the finales was a flashback until the 8th season. And the finale was just a sort of a experimental episode where they are waiting for a golf game. Alright, Beth is black. And they fight over who gets Marie, which is the mom, when they die. When Frank dies, sorry. Not when they die. Okay, so there's 2 galleys. Go ahead and put the Crusader in there. Marseille. No. Okay, so I'm gonna get some gold from this. And it's a pretty good fight. It's really fun. It's a fun episode. And the finale is when they think Ray is going to die. And that's good. And there's the scene where... Let's go back to the first season, because I like the first season. No, the second season has... The final season has 3 great episodes that I can think of right away. And that is where the guys go to counseling, except they don't go to counseling, they just pretend to go to counseling. And they tell the women folk that they're going to counseling. But instead they just go to the dog track and they talk about it. But they do wind up talking about their problems, which is fun. But a catapult in 3 turns. It makes 5 shields. It's better than wealth. So let's not build wealth. Let's build knights. Yeah, this is doing better than it would be doing if they were building wealth. Who are you? Abbasids. So when they go to the doctor, and the thing about Everly Raymond is there's just great scenes where they're all together, and And that's what's so great. They don't do any wild and crazy stuff. They don't go out and go into outer space or stuff like that. Yeah, they don't have a big trip episode. And when I was talking about 5, the one I was thinking of that wasn't very good was the one where they go to Italy. Because it's not that fun when they take a big trip. But there are some good ones in season 5, like the one where crap, that was not good. Okay, there we go. How many turns is that? 9. I don't think I'm gonna make it. 40 turns. Yeah, I'll just have to... Well, I'll just do what I can and see where I am at what point. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. And the other great one from season 9 is the PTA episode, where Ray lies to Deborah. He says that the other girls in the PTA think she's a bit of a tramp. Well, maybe this will work. How many galleys do I have? I think this is down to health, but that's fine. Oh, and it's 8, so that's good. And then she dresses up like a tramp to sock it to him. Brilliant. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 5. Oh, they're not going to. That would have been bad if I'd have been able to do that. Oh, let's disband some swordsmen. Production. Hold up. Okay, this is getting 2. What are you getting? You're getting 1. Alright, so I need knights now. Put it over here, get them all over here. Okay, knights. Good. Okay, so let's see, I'm gonna have We got 5 galleys. I'll soon have 1, 2. That's 7 galleys. If I have all the galleys made, I can start hurrying knights then. Okay, and the final episode of Heroes Raymond that's great is that's all the galleys. Final episode, let's see what mechanics. So I talked about the the faux pas episode. B5 faux pas. Where kids have a friend whose dad is a janitor. They all keep saying awful things about being a janitor. And they can't stop saying terrible things about being a janitor. And Robert says, "Viva Opa." And that's one of the most famous things anyone's ever said on television. And it's just great. This is very good. Shouldn't have done that. That was too much gold. So season 8. I'm trying to remember episodes from season 8. Season 7 was good too. This is embarrassing that I can't remember these episodes. Okay, so let's get rite of passage. Would cost too much. Let's just spend the extra turn. There's season 7 is the one where Robert marries Amy, which is there's some great scenes because Amy's parents, they're very religious, so it creates some really great scenes. And there's a great episode where they talk about their relative faiths. And of course the Barones are Italian, and Deborah is also, they're all Catholic. And are very much, the MacDougall, that's Amy's name, are very much evangelical Christians. Have a big, basically like a prayer off. Oh crap. Let's get these crusaders to Rome. Just might be able to make this. So there's a scene where Amy stays over at Robert's apartment, and no, I'm not gonna get seamanship. This is the key to me. When the more people who have galleys, the harder it's gonna be to win this game. I need to, if the ships aren't at sea by 190, it's not going to be fast enough. Fine. So this, I once went to random.org because I hadn't watched Every Other Raymond in a while. So I went to random.org. I assigned, just sequentially, I assigned each episode. Each disc, sorry, not each episode, but a disc of Everybody Love Raymond, and I assigned it a number, just in order. We didn't, come up with a complex, randomized system of what order they happen in. go. Still couldn't win the episodes, fine. And the first one was that episode, that very episode where they argue, where they're all in Amy's house and they're arguing about religion and stuff. Alright, so that's 4 nights, that's a galley's worth. It was so much fun. I still remember that. Randoming it like that. Do another episode immediately after this because this is too intense, and maybe I'll talk about Seinfeld or something. Talk about it. Maybe just continue to talk about it with Raymond. Okay. Well. There's other things I want to do today. Okay. 20 gold return. Oh, this is so intense. So I've definitely got 4 on the way. Let's go back to Basil. I'm sure it's building off. Okay, that's it. It's away. I wonder what else I can think about it religion. Probably my favorite episode is that one with the baggage. And let's go back to the first season, because the first season had some fun stuff. It had there's a great episode with a dog, where Frank gets a dog. There's the Thanksgiving episode, that's really good. Thanksgiving episodes were always good. Was that it? Okay, we're almost there. We might finish this today. In fact, we will finish this today. I don't see me not finishing it. No. I will fight the opposites. very soon. I wonder if they can see. There's a great one where the cable goes out. That's a great one in the first season. The cable goes out, and they fight, figure out, and they fight over quick scruples, which is a game, board game, and very well. All right, time for the epic backstab. I got absolutely nothing out of that. Alright, let's launch crusades. Go. There's some other good ones. Frank becomes a writer. That's a good one. This is gonna be really boring. I'm just gonna talk about all the TV shows that are like. Oh no, there's Swiss. Let's see what we've got in store for us, because there's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do if it's wrong. Oh, so much. Oh, look at that. Oh well. We've just got to go for it. Okay, there's one. Okay, this is getting better. Yes! from the 3rd season, which is where it's Marine Gray on. I don't understand it. They're on this boat, like a couple screws, and they're on it for some reason. Get this one spirit. Okay, so we're back to the pike. Ow! That Swiss mercenary down. Come on. Swordsman. Yes. Yes! That's it. I think I've just got this king left. And I think I've won the game! Oh, this is great! Alright, let's look at the victory points. 2-6. I just need one more. And that's the ball game. Friends, we've won the game. It doesn't matter if you can kill me. You want Jerusalem, you can have it. I should have traded Jerusalem to him. Yay! Okay, it's been almost exactly 1 hour. It's been over an hour. So if I want to finish, I can. But I'd like to start the next game. Just to see who I random. Unless this is completely broken now. I might stop recording just because I froze the game up. I don't know what you can see now with the recording because it's gone gray. Alright. Come on, I should have pushed the X. Alright, I'm gonna close it. Alright, there's a brief cut there, but I'm back because I want to start the next game. I had to cut that. So, this is one I lost by 1 turn. Maya. So, classic age, pre-Columbian Mesoamerica. Many cultures live within the lush and mountainous regions of Mexico, Central and South America. Some are on the rise, while others fight to stave off their inevitable decay. Yet all share common traits: the worship of the jaguar and the feathered serpent, the building of grand temples of limestone and granite, the capture and enslavement of enemy soldiers, giving of thanks to the gods through human sacrifice. These traits and more dominate the scene as the sun rises and sets on your bountiful lands. But unbeknownst to all, a pale flame smolders in the east. When it begins its steady rage westward, its embers will only cook your salty beaches and tear us under your mighty thrones. Or will it? This scenario opens with the 3 civilizations on the rise: the Maya, the Aztec, and the Inca. 3 others on the decline: the Olmecs, the Toltecs, and the Moche. Victories achieved either by acquiring enough culture for a culture victory, or by gaining 35% of the terrain and 50% of the population. Otherwise, the winners decide with the highest score of gain men. Amazon rainforest. All forest spaces east of the Andes Mountains are impassable rainforest. Jungle terrain does not cause disease. Ritual sacrifice. An enslaved enemy unit can be delivered to a friendly city and sacrificed for culture. Details see the ritual sacrifice rule on civil obedience. Stand strong atop your temples, slow chicken water. Your people are vested in absolute power. You trust that you can leave the Maya civilization of glory and build an empire that stand even the coming of the conquistadors. So, it says they're on the decline. But the 3 that are put on the decline are the ones that just start the regular way. With, regular units. Or culture. These then here, you know, and my 2 free texts will be word coded enslavement. I don't know. Yeah, so by on the rise, we start at higher than each other. So how can we be on the rise? That's what I don't get. But it is what it is. Anyway, this is every day. We're gonna max to see how we get.